What's up, guys? Team Survival here. I'm going to be going over the ban list that just came out with you guys and what it means for the format and just how it kills the FTKs. So the first ban, as we look at the list here, is Astrograph Sorcerer, which is obviously for those FTKs, unbreakable boards. I think a lot of people are happy about that, and it was time for the card to go. And along with that, the best deck, the FTK, is gone. You see that the Masterpiece is also gone. So the two top decks slaughtered. I think they even banned, Supreme King, Dragon, Starring Venom. So the FTK for sure is just over with when it comes to Pendulum Magicians. And I think Masterpiece was the best call for them to ban. I'm surprised that they didn't hit Card Demise, because the card's stupid. I mean, I play it, but it's a stupid card. It's unfair. You just resolve it and you win because you get 3 free cards, basically. So I like the Masterpiece ban, and then they kind of left the deck alone. So maybe it's playable, but it's definitely going to drop out of the top 5 unless someone figures out something super spicy. That's all I really have to say about those. We have Phoenix Cluster, Merlis. Okay, I guess that's for preemptive, maybe, for the plant decks. I don't know. Hitting something before anyone even does anything with it is kind of interesting of Konami. Whatever. And then Ancient Fairy Dragon. So I'm kind of bummed about this card being banned because I feel like it's a very fair card right now. It's very splashable in a lot of decks, and it's not like an unfair card. It's a really good card. It has really good effects, and it's like really relevant. And I really want to see a format where almost every deck was playing Destrudo, but I mean, I'm just biased because I like Blue Eyes, but I understand it. I just don't like it. Rank Up Magic Argent Chaos Force. Again, this is just for those FTKs. I guess they wouldn't know why you wouldn't ban all of them, because there's another one that you can use to do it with the Zexal. Maybe this one, even if you didn't have Zexal, maybe it had some type of usage, but I'm pretty sure there's another one. I don't have it currently on me, but I think there's a second one. And then the Grass Looks Greener. Man, the OCG has this at 3, so like banning it completely is kind of ridiculous. Like, I guess because if you play the card and it resolves, like, you're gonna win regardless of what you mill, because it's pretty ridiculous. Like, it's just a broken card. But that's if you resolve it. That's if you draw it. Like, I guess it just sucks for 60 card players, because like I don't have a problem with the card, but they're really going for those like FTKs. It looks like. Dynamite, the True Draco Fighter, is now limited. It was forbidden. Yeah, I can see that card coming back. I don't think there's too much of an issue with it at 1. And then Gemini Master Diamond. So again, they're just really slaughtering those FTKs. I think the deck should be fine with it at 1. It wasn't like, I guess it would be one of the few FTKs going around, but honestly, the Gokis can create those crazy boards. So this is really, really interesting, to be honest. I mean, the decks that Gokis were weak against, like True Draco, I don't think that, I mean, I'm not sure what's going to stop them. Sure as hell isn't going to be, it's definitely not going to be those little fairies, but I can't think of their name. Trickstars, they're not going to stop them. Interesting, really interesting. Chain Strike. Okay, I guess this is that's an interesting hit. I really don't care. Clee Towers. I cannot say this word. Apocalyphort Towers. Semi-limited. That'd be cool if someone may be able to do something with them. I'm not sure if they're getting new support out, but that's definitely fine. Like, I don't have any issue with that. And the Ring of Destruction going to 2, which is kind of cool. Maybe I have Timaeus might get. The thing of Critias might get in someone's deck. You know, that's a decent. I like putting that to 2 because like 3 Mirror Force, 2 Ring, maybe one other type of Mirror Force. You have enough to call that like a real deck if you put that in Dark Magicians. There's nothing. It's not like it's gonna ruin the meta or anything. Maybe burn decks might like Ring of Destruction, so I'm cool with that. And then Atlantean Dragoons going to 3. That's really good for them. And then Grand Soil, going from Forbidden to no longer on the list is fucking insane. Like, that's fucking nuts. Like, Grand Soil's back? Are you kidding me? Like, Jesus Christ. That's actually nuts. Wow. That deck is going to be really good. That's crazy. I haven't seen any Pyrorex in anyone's builds yet, but I think that deck can do really well now with all these FTKs gone and stuff. That'd be a really cool deck to see. And then Ignis Heat, the True Draco Warrior, is back. That's cool. He's no longer on the list. Mathematician, going to 3 doesn't really matter. And then Grand Mole is like a really classic card. That's like really cool, having it from 3. It was at 1, but like the only really use for it is using it like a kaiju kind of, removing a problem, and no one's gonna like be able to. I mean, you could potentially summon a bunch of these guys, but like it's a very fair effect. It's basically a compulse, which we see is no longer limited, which is cool. I mean, there's a time where I thought compulsory was like the best trap card in the game because you just remove a problem, especially extra deck monsters back then. It was like this is from back like in 2014. Like, I was like, damn, that card is so good. Like, this card at 3 would be insane. But now it's like, I have 3 Torrential, and I only play 2. Like, I would love to even fit the 3rd Torrential in, but I just like can't find the space for it. So I'm not gonna find 3 for Compulse. It's a good card. I mean, it's kind of annoying. Like 3 Bottomless, 3 Torrential, 3 Compulse. Like, those are the classic trap cards. But I don't think that's gonna be a big issue. And it gives you, it's like a reactive trap too. Like, you can chain it unlike like a Mirror Force. So that's like, if you're on a budget, you know, this kind of helps you a little bit. So I don't mind that at all. Neospacian is really cool to have back at 3. For the format, I just want to touch on Gokis again because I recently put a deck out there, and I really enjoy the deck, and it's been topping quite a few events. Spirals are coming back, by the way. Spirals are legit. They're coming back on the top 5. I think it's going to go with Gokis, Spirals, definitely the Elemental Lords. Who am I forgetting? Trickstars are going to be up there, and Altergeist. Altergeist probably going to be in the top 3 as well. Altergeist are really, really good. That's a deck I would invest money in if you're not building Gokis. Totally depends on your playstyle. I think Altergeist have a slight advantage on Gokis. I think it really matters how game 1 goes. Like, if you take game 1 as a Goki or Altergeist, you're probably going to win the match. So I would build, if you know you're in an event that has a lot of Altergeist running around it or a lot of Goki running around it, I would build for that. The better, like, what makes you win the matchup between the two of them. As well as Spirals. I think Spirals can do a lot. In fact, didn't Hanko just won an event, which is pretty cool. I think I watched his video. It was pretty spicy. He wasn't playing that one field spell. So that's it, guys. Peace.